Two teams that loaded up for the second half of the season are set to collide in the Saskatchewan capital. With the MasterCard Memorial Cup in Regina this spring, all eyes have been on the Pats. The regiment is hoping new weaponry in the arsenal can reverse a slow start towards a strong finish. Less than an hour away to the west are the new favorites in the east. Loaded with firepower, the Moose Jaw Warriors have designs of ending Saskatchewan's quarter-century championship drought. An old rivalry heats up with the Warriors and Pats as WHL TV presents WHL in 30.
I chose Western Hockey League because it was my dream growing up to play in this league. Being a player in the Western Hockey League, you get challenged every day. I think there's tremendous support from coaches to staff and trainers, equipment managers, scouts. I think regardless of who you talk to in the Western Hockey League, you're surrounded by a lot of really great people who want you to succeed, not only in hockey, but in life.
Whether you're in Brandon, Prince George, Portland, or anywhere in between, you can take in WHL action up close and personal. Visit WHL.ca for complete ticketing information for all 22 WHL clubs.
It's unbelievable. You realize what it's like to be a pro. Obviously the NHL is 82 games and they have a long schedule. I think it gets you the most ready to be a pro at that next level.
Back to the action of the marquee game of the week as WHL TV presents WHL in 30.
Coming up, the first place Moose Jaw Warriors and the Memorial Cup host Regina Pats, both with their hearts set on going deep into the playoffs. Hotly anticipated game just about to get underway. Sam Steele, the World Junior gold medalist for Team Canada and the Pats captain, set to face off against the Warriors' Justin Almeida, the product of Kitimat, BC. And we're underway as Sam Steele wins it cleanly at center. And here we go, although the Warriors' Braden Burke steals a puck and dishes it deep into the Regina zone, and there's a battle for it behind the Pats net. It's Burke on it, and he's centered, just missed Almeida. Back out at the line, the Warriors already setting up. Jet Wu sends it down deep in the corner. Jeannot try to pass to the circle, it's golfed away. Almeida on it for the Tribe. Down on the inboards, battling against Pat's newcomer, Aaron Hyman, the former Seattle Thunderbird, dug out by Sam Steele and feathered to center ice. Ripped back in, though, by Schulthaus as the Warriors get changes. Hyman leaves it on the inboards of his own zone for Sam Steele. Now picks it up on the boards, chips it to the line, held in there by Brandon Klatt. He's a Moose Jaw product. Comes around the Regina goal. Maher after it. He'll roll it up the boards and just out. Free puck at center. Sidaway finds it. He's over that line. Drop pass. The quick shot by Holmes. Kicked out. The rebound. Knocked wide as well. And jumping on it is DeRoos for the Warriors. Now into the middle. Schulthaus can't make a play. He'll dump it to the open right wing at center. It caroms over the Regina line. Jesse Gabriel on it there. Could not advance it. It's stolen. Topple centers. Almeida rips it wide. And he's spilled. Going after the rebound, and the Warriors are going to get the game's first power play.
Jesse Gabriel uncharacteristically turns the puck over right there to Braden Burke. There was Almeida who poked it free. Burke, who's so excellent, the top setup man on this group, finds Almeida right in the slot. Just 11 goals last year for Justin Almeida. He's got 27 and 64 points already this year.
On the inboards, Libor High digging away at it. He is in his Pats home debut tonight. Free puck jumped on by Cale Fleury. Fed ahead, it's a 3-on-2. Steele down the right side, waits, cuts in front, rolls it wide. Holmes off the inboards, couldn't tuck it home. Hobigo walks. Jeannot leaves it left point for Zaitsev in that Regina zone. High slot now, back to the line for Josh Brook. Left side, Zaitsev for Brook. His shot through traffic goes off the inboards. Right in front, it's tapped away by shoulder, but not out. Leshavo's shot goes off a leg, high, and out of play as Kubik gets a hand from his teammates.
Well, the Warriors really turning up the pressure now and bring in the heat.
Warriors claim it off the draw in the Regina zone. Clegg left point, way over right side. That's Burke, centered, knocked away. Burke gets it back in the right circle. Way over left side here. Howden right in front. Kubik sprawl, got a leg on it. Back at the line, Clegg His wrist shot scores! Cale Clegg and the Warriors strike first tonight.
Well, the power play's coming here for the Moose Jaw Warriors, and Ryan Kubik's doing everything he can to keep this game scoreless, but this is a seeing eye shot. Clegg right through. We're going to get a good look at it here. Watch the stick. It looks like Hobogowatz did direct the puck past Ryan Kubik, who had a good start under some pressure.
Tristan Langen, the face-off win off Steele in the Pat zone, but the puck slipped out. Quickly popped in the other way. Sam Steele back checking, can't secure it. It's right in front, and they score. Vince Lasciavo. As again they caught the Pats on their heels, and it's 2-0 Warriors.
Well, and yeah, you're right. Catching the Pats flat-footed a little bit here. And it's caught in skates. Warriors come away with this puck. Good pass, gets through. And for Lasciavo, he's got 14 now in the season. This is a big one, an insurance marker here in the first.
Here's Barrett Sheen charging up ice for Moose Jaw. He'll flip it in and pursue it. Brady Pouteau back first. Crunched on the end boards by Sheen. And Pouteau's the one who comes up with the puck. Got tangled up on the end board. Sheen centers. DeRoos chipping away, and now we got a fight in the corner. Not a long one. Sheen and Platt, who were having words way back before this play even began, finally find each other deep in the corner at the other end of the ice. But Platt lost his footing, and it wasn't much of a fight. Zaitsev comes free to the line, and not out, says the linesman, but it doesn't matter. Schulthaus in front of his goal will quickly advance it the other way. Oh, look out, Nelly. Shoulder and Sheen collide at center. As those penalties have expired, Almeida has it from the right side, bats it down low for Burke. He's allowed to walk right in front, got a shot, it's blocked, rebound, they jam away. Burke now peeks around the near side and centered, and it went off Kubik's pad. Burke's still with it for Almeida, and he can't get a shot to the net, and now the Pats are going to take one. As Almeida was spilled at the side of the net, they just can't handle the Warriors right now, who are going back to the power play. Zaitsev skates down the left side. Lobs it around the goal. Lasciavo plays it to the line for Brook. Left side, Zaitsev up high to Brook. Down the right circle. Back to Brook. His high shot well over the net. Oh, what a shot by Zaitsev. Kubik was on his knees, and it's 3-0 Moose Jaw.
What a shot indeed by Dmitry Zaitsev from a tough angle. He's only scored 4 times this season, but check it out. Low in the circle, and he just rips it up over the shoulder of Ryan Kubik, who has no chance. John Paddock's got some questions here right now. Obviously not happy with his start. He's also without Jake Lesishin in this hockey game. Just minor caution. Dealing with some bumps and bruises and just not feeling 100% after Wednesday's game in Prince Albert. So he's out. You're missing your third line center and just having to, juggle guys around a little bit. That's been a bit of a challenge here too. And so he's got some work to do here coming up in the intermission.
That's Burke, stood up just inside the line, and Nick Henry works it the other way. But he's forced into a decision and checked. Almeida up for Jeannot, and they're in again. Drop pass, Burke waits right in front, and they score. Jeannot, as he had the pass all crossed up, and it's 4-0 Moose Jaw.
Well, Braden Burke's not going to be your trigger man. He does have 21 goals in the season, but he's got 68 assists. And watch him take the drop pass here, and you'll see the tic-tac-toe setup. They've got the triangle right now, bang, bang, and in the back of the net. Almeida with a nice feed across. And that's just not a lot Ryan Kubik can do on this one. Perfectly placed. He tries to get that right leg down, fully extended. Just can't get there quite far enough over.
Loose puck right around that Moose Jaw crease, but Cameron Hebig couldn't secure it and get a shot, and now Burke races up the other way. Tied up on the end board. Jeannot hit hard with a high hit on the buzzer, and that's going to be called. Matt Bradley is going to get the gate to open the second period. And now is not the time to lose your composure. There's a lot of hockey left.
WHL TV presents WHL in 30. Stay with us for more exciting action.
The WHL helps out a lot. I mean, it can be very stressful being a student and coming up with thousands of dollars to help you. With the scholarship program, the WHL produces for us players is huge, and it helps us just kind of not worry about the money aspect of it, but just focus on the school and your hockey. And when you're only worrying about those two things, makes it a lot easier on a student for sure.
WHL TV presents WHL in 30. Every Saturday, we bring you the WHL's featured game of the week. Tune in January 27th as a West Coast showdown takes center stage in Langley. The tide has turned for the Vancouver Giants, poised to return to WHL playoff action. They face a familiar foe in the Victoria Royals in a battle of two teams pushing towards top spot in BC. WHL in 30 on Shaw TV, WHL.ca, and YouTube.
Well, it's a break for the Pats in terms of manpower to open up the second period here with Tanner Jeannot in the penalty box. So the Pats go to their first power play of the night, and Cameron Hebig will be the centerpiece of it. He drops it off for Steele along his own line. Quick up for Nick Henry, who will whistle it in, and the Pats will try and take the zone and set up here. Hebig rolls it into the open right corner. Sam Steele's in, trying to secure it. Can't. Back to Josh Mahura now at the line. He has 14 goals on the year for Steele on right wing. High slot to Gabriel for Mahura. Left side, Hebig, the shot. Save, rebound. Gabriel stopped as well by Brody Wilms, the Warrior netminder. Over for Mahura as the Pats make a couple of changes. Mahura in down the left side. Shot to the goal, blocked by Schulthaus. And it's in the corner of the Moose Jaw zone. Free now on the right wing. Langen busting after it. Gets there first and jams it out. Sam Steele handles it at center, and he'll walk back in. But he's got to be tired. Walks down the right wall all the way to the corner. Centering feed. Can't find Austin Pratt. And now it sneaks by Libor Hayek at the line. He's got to come back to get it. Hebig against Langen outside the Regina line. Hebig wins it cleanly. Back to Puto. Across to Liam's shoulder. Blisters a pass to center. Finds Legion. Deals a long one over the Moose Jaw net. Langen down to get it for the Warriors, and the Swan River product bounces it to center ice. Now Popple across to Lasciavo, and he couldn't make a play on it. Brady Puto on the free puck beyond the Pats net. Rattles it off the wall to center. Here's a break now. Legion with him is Bradley. They're over the line. Feeds him! Ripped it over the net. It developed so nicely, but Bradley couldn't get it on target.
There's a look at Tim Hunter on the Warriors bench, and he was on the bench with Team Canada when they won gold in the World Junior Hockey Championship as an assistant coach. And Brett Houghton was there with them. Sam Steele on the other side was there as well, and just a great opportunity to work with world-class players and taking that experience now, bringing it back to the Moose Jaw Warriors and trying to ignite the town and go on a long playoff run this spring are the Warriors. They have dreams of being in this building in May.
Clegg, the lead feed, couldn't hook up with Klatt at the Pats line. Clegg gets it back in neutral ice. Pressed by Bryce Platt. Crunches him off it, and there will be a penalty there. Now Platt's taken down. And now Sheen comes after Platt on the ice.
This should even things up, actually. A bit of an undisciplined penalty by Sheen. And he might get an extra two. Platt's got to stay away from this if the Pats want to get out of this unscathed.
Linesman Cam Kuffner and Tarrington Wyonzik have their hands full. Well, so the initial minors coming to Platt, I assume, for boarding, former Pac Canadian. And you see Sheen coming to the defense of his teammate.
Yeah, and the Pats are going to end up on a power play, which is what I kind of thought would happen here, that the Pats will end up, the Warriors get the extra 2 minutes.
Hebig wraps it around the Moose Jaw goal. Gabriel picks it up on the boards. Try to stuff it to the line. It was blocked, but Hebig gets it in the high slot. Way over right side for Steele. Oh, up top, and nobody wanted it. Mahura for Hebig. On the end boards, Gabriel on it. Mooseman product up high to Mahura. Left circle, Hebig, the one-timer blocked by Schulthaus. The rebound is right there, and the Moose Jaw rear guard is on it. Now Sasunov fires it around the far side, held in by Steele. 50 seconds to go on the power play. Saucer pass for Mahura. His shot kicked out. Rebound. Steele couldn't quite get it to get a shot away. Back from Mahura. Left side, Hebig. In the middle, they score! Gabriel! And the Pats are on the board.
Well, much better power play this time out for the Regina Pats. Moving the puck around, they're supporting the puck and moving it with a purpose. Mahura head up the whole way. Hebig, who likes to shoot, draws the Warriors over just enough to open up a room and a lane to find Gabriel in the slot. His second chance in the slot in the hockey game. Second time, he makes no mistake.
Now Matt Bradley hustles with it to center for the Pats, who have a spring in their step now. Rolls it in deep. Wilms out of his net. Comes into the slot. And set away shot. I think got the handle of Wilms' stick. On this draw, Hubigawaks tried a quick shot to the net. It doesn't go. But he's on it behind. He scored his 49th tonight, looking for more. Back to the line. Sazunov over for Zaitsev and will knock it deep. And now centered by Jeannot, but nobody was home in front. Uh-oh. Howden is. Look at this. And Kubik stops him twice. Where's the puck? It's under Kubik, who sprawled out and saved the Pats bacon there.
All alone, Brett Howden. He tries to get this puck free and go between his legs. He tries to pull off a great move here, and it's not just to be fancy, it's to try and actually get the goaltender moving around, but Kubik didn't budge at all. He didn't flinch. He was ready on that far side, and then as the puck is down, he makes a second stop with the glove. Howden didn't get great wood on it. Kubik doesn't know where this puck is now. He's looking the other way, and there it is, underneath his side.
Hebig won the draw, was flipped in by Matt Bradley, but not far. Dmitry Zaitsev turns and brings it the other way for the jaw. Upwards to Hubigawaks, and now Peckford brought it toward the goal, but Hebig, nice job back checking, breaks up the play. Hayek, the lead feed the other way. Matt Bradley trying to pick it up, but Sazunov beats him to the puck. Throws it around the goal with a backhanded pass. Hubigawaks left it in the corner. Now Legion gets free, ripped the shot, save Wilms. The rebound is right in front, and now on the tape of Bradley in the corner. Rifles it to the line for Mahura. Across for Cale Fleury, can't shoot. Peckford steals, has a man breaking. It's Hubigawaks, and he's up against Mahura one-on-one. Hubigawaks rags it, works it in front, and Peckford couldn't get there. And now Peckford's free in front, his backhand blockered away by Kubik.
And he still need one more here before the end of the period.
Burke jumps on a free puck, races out of that Moose Jaw zone, brings it in down the right wing, and Mahura won't let him by. Free puck out front. Kubik poked it the other way, and now here is Gabriel with a break-up ice. Left side feed is out of the reach of Sam Steele, and Burke will bring it the other way for Moose Jaw. For Almeida, it's a 3-on-2. Almeida on the right, feathered it in front. Nobody was there to finish, and Gabriel will knock it up ice. And Tanner Jeannot finds it for Moose Jaw. Back to the line, Lasiavo. Left side for Zaitsev. On the wall for Lasiavo. Over to Burke. In the middle, and the slot, backhanded over the net by Ryan Peckford. And that is going to do it for the second period. Shot on the buzzer is blocked, and the Pats win the second, outscoring the Warriors 1-0. But through 40 minutes, it's Moose Jaw 4, Regina 1. Shots on goal through 40 minutes. Moose Jaw 32, Regina 22.
WHL TV presents WHL in 30. Stay with us for more exciting action.
It's been a great experience so far. I can't believe how fast it's gone by. For my player development, it's been crazy how far I've come since I was 16 years old. So I can't thank the WHL and the CHL enough for that.
Don't miss a minute of the action. Visit WHL.ca to check out all the insurance goals of the game from across the league. Your best insurance is an insurance broker.
Schooling, you get lots of help from your school advisor, billets, they're always there for you. Just everything is there for you if you just need to ask. I chose the WHL because my dream is to play in the NHL, and I feel like that's the fastest way to get there.
I chose Western Hockey League because it was my dream growing up to play in this league. Regardless of who you talk to in the Western Hockey League, you're surrounded by a lot of really great people who want you to succeed, not only in hockey, but in life.
Welcome back to WHL in 30. The action continues in our feature game of the week.
5 skaters aside going to the third period. The Warriors had a 4-0 lead after the first. Pats Jesse Gabriel striking in the second period at 4:59 to get Regina on the board. Gets us to where we sit here right now. The Warriors leading by 3 as we go to the final 20 miles in this one. Nick Henry lifts the puck down into the Moose Jaw zone, and Sam Steele's on it first. He's centered, but just Almeida's back to break it up. It's still in front of the Moose Jaw net, and now behind for Steele. Rolling on him as he plays it to the line for Cale Fleury. Across for Mahura. Now for Gabriel in the back door, but it was too hot for him. Pats in these 100th anniversary commemorative jerseys tonight. Halbigowak steals a pass at center, advances it for Howden. He'll cut in and wait. Passes for Clegg. Back for Howden, and he whiffed on it. Free puck, they score! Halbigowak with his 50th. And the Warriors go up 5-1.
Well, you can't leave the puck alone in the slot. A fortunate bounce right to the league's most dangerous shooter, Halbigowak. And you mentioned it, he's got 50. Yeah, you wondered if he would have enjoyed getting it here in Regina. He's got it, and it's 5-1. That's a big goal and a fortunate bounce the way of the visitors, and they make the Pats pay.
Well, you knew the next goal would be a big one. Bouncing puck in the referee circle at center. Jared Legion finds it. To the net goes Hebig. Legion in, got a shot away. Save made by Wilms. He's trying to squeeze the rebound. Finally, I think he's got it. It's under him, doing a snow angel, and finally play is blown down.
Well, nice response by the Pats, not sitting back and letting this one go after the Warriors get their 5th. Legion mixing it up afterwards, comes in a partial 2-on-1. Tristan Langen comes back enough that it takes away the pass in the back door to Cameron Hebig.
On this draw, the Pats collect it. Hayek at the line, over for Hyman. Shot to the goal, stop, rebound is right there, and another great save. Wilms on Sidaway this time, and he's able to cover it up as the Pats are coming with some life here.
Well, and again, we talk about this line for the Regina Pats. With Duncan Pierce, Logan Nyoff, and Tanner Sidaway. I guess you'd call this the 4th line right now, and just great opportunities. Pierce heads up play to kick this puck free with his stick tied up, and Sidaway the point blank chance, but Brody Wilms, what a stop to keep the score 5-1. Here's a great look at it here from the overhead. Comes across and gets that right pad down. Excellent job.
Glides out to the line, and he's checked last minute by Braden Burke. Steele being pressed all the way back into his zone, eventually felled by Burke. And the Pats are going to get a power play as Steele, that's Platt, hustles up ice with it and throws it in. As it's touched by Schulthaus, will get the call, and Regina midway through the 3rd will go to the power play. And Halbigowak will roll it down the ice here. Kubik, the goalie, stretch pass up to Sam Steele. He'll burn in down the right wing. Turns in the corner, back to the point, Mahura for Sam Steele. Back to Mahura. There's traffic, and they score! A power play goal. Looks like Mahura, and it's 5-2.
Great shot from Mahura to let this one go from the line. It's the feed from Steele, and was this touched on the way through? It goes up into the air, but was it off a skate of one of the Warriors on the way through? Pats on the board with their 2nd. This is a big one on the power play.
Pats were celebrating around Josh Mahura like he was the one that scored it. We got a good look on the replay on the jumbo vision here, and it looks like it was not touched, and it will stand up as Josh Mahura's 15th goal of the season.
Time of the power play goal, 8 minutes, 53 seconds.
So the Pats are 2 for 4 with the power play tonight. Schulthaus deep for the Warriors in his own zone, up the wing to Janot, and he's pressed and tied up on the boards. Henry rims it around the far wall. Puto's in from the line, lets it roll to Bradley. His hot shot from out long range. Wilms got a shoulder on it. It appeared to sting him, but he's able to hold on. Collected at center by Josh Mahura, and he's back in. He's got the hot hand. Pinched off, though, coming into the corner by Zaitsev. Bodies flying all over the place. Oh, Mahura just got stuck between the legs, and he's down. I don't know how that was missed. And now Hayek screams one wide. Mahura can barely get off the ice. Hebig in a tight space down to the corner for Austin Pratt, but he can't get the puck, and the Warriors' Josh Brook has a man breaking. Here's the lead feed for Braden Burke. Look at this. He's alone, and he's stopped by Kubik. What a play there. Lost his footing momentarily, and Hebig works it free. To the high slot, Nick Henry's on the scene, and he whistled a long one, and a glove save made by Wilms. Tristan Langen wins the draw cleanly in the Regina zone. The point shot by Sosunov is gloved by Kubik.
Yeah, it's been a bit of the goaltending that's stepped up now. Brody Wilms, you're right, he is becoming the story of this game as Sosunov gets a shot in on Ryan Kubik, who's had to be pretty good at times. He's made some big key stops, but Brody Wilms has been the difference as the Pats continue to throw everything at him now.
Hyman on the Regina line. Lost it. Logan Nyhoff tried to clear it out, and that doesn't go. Back in the Regina zone deep it is for the Warriors. Brandon Klatt. His point blast or pass got by Sazonov, and Bryce Platt's off ice. Got a backhand away, and it's kicked out by Wilms. Rebound brought ahead by Lasciavo. 1-on-2. He'll thread it in deep and get decked along the wall by Cale Fleury. Mahura leading the charge the other way, going coast to coast. Last minute he stopped in the corner, now centers, and it slipped just wide. Battle on the wall, dug out by Pratt, put it on net, and it's gloved by Wilms again.
That's a really good sequence for the Regina Pats. Started with a big hit by Cale Fleury. Let's check it out on Vince Lasciavo, who's had a great game, and Fleury steps up and punishes the big forward into the boards. That's a great job. And then Mahura with speed takes this all the way through the zone. And watch how close this is to the far post. You were right. This trickles just wide of that post in the glove side of Wilms.
Bodies still crunching here late in this game as Sidaway and DeRuse have words, but they separate. Josh Mahura plays it over for Duncan Pierce, and he'll knock it into the Moose Jaw zone. Schulthaus, the quick out, doesn't get out. Mahura moves right up and shoots, scores! And hit a body in front with 51 seconds left. The Pats are within 2.
Well, this is Moose Jaw Regina, and anything can happen. Now you got to look at maybe bringing Ryan Kubik to the bench. Here's the shot. Flipped up. And was that off a skate of one of the Warriors? I kind of feel that it was. We're going to get a better look at it. Well, maybe not. It's hard to tell, but a good shot indeed. You get traffic in front.
The puck squirts over to the left point area. Josh Mahura drills it down in back of the net. John Paddock leaving his netminder in. Hayek put it in front. He's knocked away to the line. Mahura stabs it down to the corner. These teams look tired now. Schulthaus behind the Moose Jaw net. Picks it up, sees 10 seconds are left, and he'll scoop it high and down the ice. Josh Mahura goes after it, and he'll glide in behind his net and probably just kill the clock there. As the ovation you hear is from the Warriors fans tonight. They prevail 5-3 over the Regina Pats. And your final shots on goal in this one for Western Litho Printers by the Pats 45, by the Warriors 37. Again, the Warriors unbeaten against the Pats this year in 4. It is a final as the fans spill out of here. The Warriors skating off with a 5-3 victory. As we look at the 3 stars in the hockey games, the 3rd star tonight in a Warriors sweep, Jaden Halbigowaks. He scores 2, his 49th and 50th of the season. The number 2 star from the Moose Jaw Warriors, defenseman number 51, Cale Clegg. He notched 2 assists tonight in the winning effort. And the number 1 star is the goaltender for the Moose Jaw Warriors, Brody Wilms. As you see it, 42 saves in collecting his 27th victory of the season.
We hope you enjoyed this week's WHL in 30 Game of the Week. Tune in next week when the Victoria Royals and the Vancouver Giants renew their BC Division rivalry in Langley. The WHL in 30 Game of the Week has been brought to you by WHL TV.